Hello you, welcome to Geekies, and then welcome to another games announcement as part of our Gamescom coverage. Next up is Tropico 7. Those of you who are long-time fans of the channel will know I'm a big fan of the series. I'm pretty sure there's a Let's Play of like almost everyone. There's definitely 5, there's definitely 6, I think there's definitely like 1 and 2 that we did as flashbacks. The season's been going for quite a while now, to be honest with you. Tropico 6, I had a look, nearly 8 years old at this point, which is kind of insane. So another installment is coming from Calypso Media, and in many ways it does seem to be more of the same. There are a few sort of key new features that they're teasing, and this very much is a tease at the moment. The release date is set for next year. We don't know any more than that, other than 2026, and the trailer here is a sort of complete mock-up trailer, I think, although we do have some screenshots that we'll take a look at in a moment. But reading through the announcements, it does seem a little bit more of the same, but the big additions are the existence of terraforming, so you're now going to be able to change the islands, which I do think is a good feature. One thing I will say about the older games is that very often that you would just kind of fill up the islands and there wasn't really much else to do. Here now, you are going to be able to create new land masses and then take bridges over to them and what have you. Hoping it's very expensive to do, because it should be sort of grounded in the sort of political and financial sort of core that the game has, I think. So I'm hoping it's expensive to do terraforming, but a nice option for you. There's going to be 5 campaign maps with 10 extra scenarios, more than 20 sandbox maps. I don't really know what that means, because there also is just a random map generator as well, as there has been in the game since launch, to be honest with you. That random map generation has been something that we've had all the way back since Tropico 1. Obviously the options are a lot more advanced as the series went on. But yeah, terraforming feature brings a new different life to that, and then obviously there will also be all of the sort of political intrigue that you expect from the game, with this game having a council where you are sort of face to face with the factions a bit more. For those of you who don't know, Tropico is a city builder at its heart, but the idea is that you're building up a sort of banana republic, and you are playing a sort of Fidel Castro style generalissimo kind of character, and you can manage the city benevolently, or you can do it with plot and intrigue. And the main way that you do that is by dealing with the different factions. So you'll have to appease the intellectuals, the populists, the militants, often by appeasing them, upsetting one of the others, and you sort of have to play them off each other constantly. And that's sort of a big part of the game. And not only on the island stage, looking after your own factions, there's usually the political welfare of the rest of the world as well looking in. So you often have to choose whether you side with the US or with the USSR. You could argue that they are one and the same now, so we'll see how he does it, and we'll see whether or not the game sort of mentions any of the sort of political shifts in real life. The game very often does kind of do that sort of thing. The game usually begins in the sort of Cold War era and then plays up to modern day. We'll see whether that's how they're doing it here with number 7. As far as other changes go, the game does look a little bit more sort of finesse. The graphics are a bit more improved. The lighting engine seems to be a little nicer. There's lots of variants. There's street parking now, which looks new. There'll be sort of a screenshot reel of the images we have here as I'm talking. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. At the moment, like I say, all we know is 2026. And it's Tropico 7, so more of the Tropico fun with some new updated features. Again, this is one of the ones that popped up and I was like, is that something we need? And then I looked, and like I say, Tropico 6 was almost 8 years ago, and I'm like, well, yeah, do you know what? This would be a great reason to go back into the pretty fun world of looking after your citizens and also your Swiss bank account. So yeah, I'm excited to see more from this one, and we'll be covering it here on the channel as soon as there is more to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Till the next one, be good.